It's Debbie Ann. I've got a couple of journals here I want to flip through with you. These were made with my printable collection called Purple Rain. I made these as my own personal tribute to Prince, so they are called Divinity and Majesty. Divinity and Majesty were Prince's doves for many years. I made sure that these are just loosely referencing him throughout, so that if you are a fan, you will see him throughout these pages, and if you're not, what you'll see are musical elements, boho elements, and a lot of vintage. So we will start with Divinity, and the closure on it is just this purple and pinkish sari ribbon, and the charm on it is this little rhinestone cross. And the covers I made with papers from Prima. Some gorgeous golden patterns there. On the cover I have included a couple of postcards and a button card with these purple buttons. So this one here I added a tab and a button, and it's authentic from 1910. This one here I did a little bit of collage on the bottom, and it's blank on the back. This band goes around to the back. So on the front here I've got an envelope pocket and a beautiful sari applique. And then throughout I added some little boho details. So here on the front I used a musical note paperclip, and most of the pages are coffee dyed except for the book pages. The coin pocket I printed on vellum. I just wanted to give the journal a little bit of different textures. The tuck spot is an angled authentic postcard with a little bit of collage here on the front. There's a wax seal and some stamps, and these Victorian German scrap die cuts. This is one of the tags I did on the Craft With Me video recently. So there's some journaling space on the back. A little bit of fiber at the top. This is also from the Purple Rain, and I added my antiqued tape on there. Some ribbon. This is a gold colored envelope. This is from the Cherish printable, which is a dollar deal on the website. Just another little ruffled ribbon there. Here I've got a floating pocket that I made out of a vintage envelope, so it's just the front of the envelope folded over, and some gathered lace on the bottom. And then this is from the collection, but I had an old English literature textbook, and in it there were some handwritten notes, and they all referenced literature, so a lot of the writing was about things that would reference a singer. So that's why I used those in the collage there. And then these ads are originals from the 1870s from Harper's Bazaar magazine, and I really liked that I ended up on a piano ad. This is an authentic postcard. I just added a little bit of lace there. A lace ruffle. Some more textiles there. This is also from the printables. I've added a stamp, and on the back I've added some lined paper. Another tag. Here also a tag, and on the collage here it says love, life, death, hereafter. And then some collage here. The tabs on these are just some gathered up pieces of sewing pattern. A little bit of sari trim. This is an empty envelope, but it's vintage 1957. So you could use it to hide some journaling, perhaps. A note card. On this one, I just added buttons and a little gathered piece of ribbon there, and there's lined paper on the back. Here I've got a tag and just some images from books. So some furniture and an old French castle. And the pocket there was made with the back of those vintage envelopes that I used on the floating pocket earlier. And the card was printed on vellum. This is also from the kit. It's a handwritten song with that purple piano. A little bit of fiber there. Another slanted tuck spot with the tag. And again, I've got the wax seal and the German scrap and stamps. A little bit of ribbon. This one here says the writer. And then on the back here, there's a pocket with some beautiful sari trim there. I ruffled it in the middle just to give it a little bit more dimension, and then I stuck it down on the pocket. This second one is called Majesty, and on the closure I have a crown. But one of the pearls had fallen off, so I just glued a purple little gem there. Again, I've got two postcards on the front. This one has a gorgeous rose. I don't see a date. And this one is the inside of a church. Did a little bit of collaging there. On the inside envelope pocket, I've got this gorgeous sequin and beaded applique. Here's the musical paperclip, and this vellum envelope has some lace on it. It's got the two doves there, and it opens up. In this angled tuck spot, I've got this tag and another ephemera from the kit. On this little bag, I've got some pretty ribbon. There's a tag from the Cherish printable. So again, if you're not looking for prints, you won't see them. but if you know a little bit about him, then you would know what this image is referencing, which would be when doves cry, because those are like tears there. It could also be purple rain, or it's simply a beautiful vintage image. So it's kind of subtle. In this floating pocket, I've got a couple of ads. These are also from the 1870s. And this tag has this text on it. A beautiful, authentic postcard with a lot of gorgeous colors. I just attached a ticket there. This one, no dates. Some gathered fabric there with fibers, and then she's got a stamp and lined on the back. Another tag, another one with some text collaging there. This is from Napoleon's home, and it has the harp in the middle there, so I thought that was appropriate for the musical theme. Some more ruffled fabric. There are a couple of birds on these pieces, so just like that. More Indian sari trim. This is an envelope, so you could use it. Note card. This is from the collection, and I added some gathered ribbon on the top there. And then in this pocket, a tag, a castle, and furniture images. And then we've got Divinity and Majesty there on printed on vellum. And this also is a piece of envelope. It's the back of the envelope from that floating pocket. An invoice with a little bit of ribbon there, organza roses, little bird, and some tape. On this tag it says the poet. And then I did the same on the back of this one. So I really enjoyed the challenge with these two journals. Like I said, for me it was like a personal tribute to Prince, but I also challenged myself to make sure that it wasn't just all about him. What I also enjoyed about these two projects was sharing the entire process over on Patreon. My patrons like to know how a project comes together from start to finish, so I really enjoy sharing that with them. If you are interested in finding out more about Patreon, you can use the links below this video. I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and as soon as I have something new to share with you, I will be back. In the meantime, please stay safe and take care. Bye.